Hello everyone, this is Ankita Rath from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First the headlines. Winter session of Odisha Assembly begins on a stormy note with Operation Congress creating pandemonium demanding a discussion on farmer suicides. Aditya Prasad Padhi takes charge as new Chief Secretary of Odisha, says his top priority is to successfully implement all government schemes. Chief Secretary Gokul Chandrapati, who retired on Monday, says Navakarbar festival was his biggest challenge in his 16-month tenure. All Odisha Bus Owners Association withdraws the proposed bus strike scheduled to be held from December 1 after government promises to actively consider their demands. And OTV organizes mini marathon to spread awareness about HIV and AIDS on World AIDS Day. Governor S.C. Jami joins as chief guest. Now the details. The winter session of Odisha Assembly began on a stormy note on Tuesday with Operation Congress creating pandemonium demanding a discussion on farmer suicides. Unable to run the House, Speaker Niranjan Pujari adjourned the House till 3 p.m. Soon after the House assembled, the members paid rich tributes to the deceased MLAs Chandrasekhar Pradhan, Ravindra Kumar Das, Rajkishore Pradhan and Vidhubhushan Praharaj and observed a 1-minute silent prayer. The Congress and BJP legislators paid homage to the deceased farmers and expressed condolence to the bereaved families. Later, Leader of Opposition Narasingh Mishra requested the Speaker to cancel the question hour and allow the House to discuss the farmers' death, to which the latter ignored and asked the opposition to cooperate in question hour. Protesting the directive of the Speaker, the irate Congress MLAs rushed to the well with banners and raised slogans. On the other hand, BJP has moved a Jan motion on irregularities in distribution of ration cards under National Food Security Act (NFSA). As per the schedule, Finance Minister Pradeep Amrit will present the supplementary budget in the House in the afternoon session. Senior IS officer of 1983 batch Aditya Prasad Padhi, who took charge as 42nd Chief Secretary of Odisha on Monday, said his top priority would be on successful implementation of government schemes. Apart from this, the focus would be on rural housing and electrification, irrigation, education, health and empowerment, he added. Padhi said his target is to ensure power connectivity to each village of the state by 2019. Referring to the drought situation in the state, he said the state government has submitted its interim report to the centre. The state government would submit its final report after the completion of harvesting in December, Padhi informed.
रूरल इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन तापरे जलसेचन शिक्षा एवं स्वास्थ्य इन्वेस्टमेंट प्रमोशन ता संगे बिजनेस को किमती आमे सहज करि परिबा एटा सब जॉब क्रिएशन सहित लिंक एटा होची सरकार को प्रायोरिटी एवं एटा होची मोर भी प्रायोरिटी वर्तमान गोटे इंटरिम रिपोर्ट जाईची गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया को एवं मैं आशा करछु जे डिसेंबर शेष सुधा क्रॉप कटिंग सरीगला परे आमे फाइनल रिपोर्ट गोटे गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया को दबु वर्तमान जो एग्रीकल्चरल इनपुट सब्सिडी दिया जाउची आर ऑन इवन कील आई वुड से देयर इज एब्सोल्युटली नो इश्यू बिटवीन द सेंटर एंड द स्टेट्स नो मेजर इश्यू एंड व्हेनेवर इश्यूज क्रॉप अप वी एड्रेस देम ऑन अ इंडिविजुअल बेसिस वी एड्रेस देम मोर ऑफिसर मन के संगे संगर नहीं कि मु काम करी 2019 सुधा किमती सबु गाँ गुड़ी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पहुँचो जो गाँव रे पहुँच पारिबोनी सेटारे सोलर इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन करा जिवो सेटा गुटे मेजर चैलेंज.
Senior IS officer Gokul Chandrapati, who retired from his services as Chief Secretary of Odisha on Monday, said the Navakarbar festival was his biggest challenge during his tenure. Praising Chief Minister Navin Patnaik, the 1978 batch IAS, who had taken charge as the 41st Chief Secretary of Odisha on August 1, 2014, said the Chief Minister used to keep track of the ongoing project works and direct the departments at regular intervals to ensure timely completion of the project work. It was due to his constant monitoring and timely reminders the project works were completed in time and the Navakarbar Rath Yatra also concluded peacefully, he pointed out. Pati further said the other challenge he had was revival and reopening of industries and infrastructure projects which were closed down due to local disputes. While work in some projects and infrastructure like the Tata Steel at Kalinganagar and IOCL at Paradip has already started, there are problems in the remaining projects which needs to be resolved. I hope the work could continue in future and efforts should be made for successful implementation of various ongoing projects, he added.
जदि ठीक समय लीडरशिप दिया जाय पारिबो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव लीडरशिप दिया जाय पारिबो डिपार्टमेंट पर्टिकुलरली डिपार्टमेंट रो प्रमुख सचिव सचिव मुख्य शासन सचिव मान तरफ ताहले आहुरी भल भाव कार्य करा जाय पारिबो नवकलेवर जो प्रोजेक्ट गुड़ी टेकअप होता से केते गुड़े जोड़ा पछई थिला से गुड़ी केमिति ठीक समय संपूर्ण हो पार तो ये बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज थिला देर आर ऑलवेज डिफरेंस ऑफ ओपिनियन केते इश्यू रे माने सेंटर जहाँ निष्पत्ति नियंती आमे एकमत होना अनेक समय आमे आम प्रस्ताव उपर सेंटर मध्य एकमत हो पार न पूरी भुवनेश्वर नेशनल हाईवे काम सेटा माने संपूर्ण करिया पई बहुत आमे चेष्टा करूँ किंतु विभिन्न कारणवश सेटा संपूर्ण हो पारा ना आउर सेमती केते गुडे इंडस्ट्री प्रोजेक्ट अच्छी जदि सेगुड़ी को भी कार्यकारी हो पाता ताहले भल ही था।
Following the request of the government, the All Odisha Bus Owners Association on Monday has withdrawn the proposed bus strike scheduled to be held from December 1. The meeting discussed all the demands of the association in detail. I have requested them to call off their proposed strike as the demands are under active consideration of the government, Transport Minister Ramesh Majhi told the reporters after the meeting. The government has assured it to reconsider its decision to hike motor vehicle tax in the winter session of the State Assembly, said AOBOA Secretary Devendra Sahu. Besides, the government will take a decision on the modality regarding jurisdiction of city buses within 3 months, said Sahu. He also said that if the government does not fulfill their demands within the prescribed time, they would take future course of action accordingly. Talking to the media, the association members said the government is considering their demand to reconsider its decision to hike motor vehicle tax in the forthcoming winter session of the State Assembly beginning on Tuesday. They also informed that the government will take a decision on the modality of city buses within 3 months.
सरकार को तरफ गरीब बस मालिक संघ को अनुरोध कराई ये जो आलोचना पर से निश्चित भाव में सरकार को सहयोग करंतु एवं जो बस धर्मगढ़ जो डाकरा देइचंती से डाकरा को वर्तमान प्रत्याहार करने अनुरोध कराई
सिटी बस जो चलाचल करुच्ची सिटी बाहर को ताको बंद करने एवं अत्यधिक मोटरयान टिकस जो वृद्धि होती बंद करने आज जो मंत्री स्तर आलोचना है 5 जन मिनिस्टर बसी फाइनान्स मिनिस्टर हेडे पाखापाखि सक्सेस कले चले एवं एथरे सरकार कहते जो टिकस अनुदान अनुदान करी खूब शीघ्र एक निष्पत्ति ग्रहण करेंगे.
With an aim to create awareness about HIV and AIDS, leading news channel Odisha Television Limited (OTV) organized a mini marathon on World AIDS Day on Tuesday. Health Minister Atanu Sabe Sachinayak and Bhubaneswar MP Prasanna Patasani flagged off the mini marathon at Kids Stadium in Bhubaneswar. Among others, athlete Anuradha Biswal, Bollywood actress Anu Chaudhary, Bhubaneswar Mayor Anant Narayan Jena also took part in the event. The marathon, which was organized to inspire people to run for a healthy and positive life, started from Kit Ground at 6 am and culminated at 7th Battalion Parade Ground near Nalko Square in Bhubaneswar. The noble event, which has been drawing thousands of participants in the last couple of years, also witnessed a huge gathering from all walks of life, including Bollywood stars, politicians, noted sportspersons, social activists, police personnel, and students. A special program was held after marathon at 7th Battalion Ground, and Governor S.C. Jamir graced the program as the chief guest.
Of the 6th Bhubaneswar mini marathon organized by Odisha Television Limited on the occasion of the World AIDS Day. At the outset, I would like to commend OTV's leadership in raising awareness about the HIV and AIDS by organizing this mini marathon involving people from all walks of life, from celebrity to community leader, from sports person to common man, from youth to children. I find the response of the participants to appeal to the run, that is, let us run towards life, is quite overwhelming. The work that OTV is doing is invaluable to the society.
मिनी मैराथन जो आम 6 वर्षर करी आसीचु तार मुख्य उद्देश्य होची कि आमे एड्स विषय एक अवेयरनेस सृष्टि करिबु किंतु नॉट जस्ट अवेयरनेस आमे भी चाहूचु कि एड्स इन्फेक्टेड लोकों को पई आम पई माने पीपल मस्ट हैव अ डिफरेंट एटीट्यूड आउ सेथिपाई आमे एठी आज कलेक्ट हेइछु मु आशा करूची कि आगामी दिन रे आमे ये जो एड्स प्रति जो स्टिग्मा अछि ताकू दूर करि पारिबो।
एड्स निराकरण पाई ओडिशा नुहे भारत वर्ष नुहे समग्र विश्व रे उद्यम आरंभ होइछि एवं से दिगरे समस्तंकर साहाय्य सहयोग दरकार एवं एड्स निराकरण पाई सबुठु बड़ आवश्यकता होछि एथिपाई जनमत तैयारी होबा दरकार अवेयरनेस र आवश्यकता अछि एवं ए अवेयरनेस पाई ओटीवी तरफ जो मिनी मैराथन करा जाइछि निश्चित भाव में आर प्रभाव केवल भुवनेश्वर न सारा ओडिशार प्रत्येक व्यूअर्स को पाखे निश्चित भाव पहुँचो ये गोटे स्वागत योग्य पदक्षेप एवं ओटीवी परिवार को आम धन्यवाद से दौचु एवं आउ गोटे हूँ जो मैंने एड्स द्वारा संक्रमित होती से चिकित्सा दवा और समाज में प्रति सम्मानबोध जो भाव में रही कथा से प्रति समवेदना और ये व्यवस्था समस्त मन भर रही आवश्यकता रही।
An under-trial prisoner was found dead under suspicious circumstances in Jharpada Circle Jail in Bhubaneswar on Tuesday. The inmates and fellow prisoners staged protest alleging apathetic attitude of jail authorities that claimed the life of deceased Penudha Jena. Police in the meanwhile have started investigation. Jena, who was lodged in jail since 2011 in a murder case, had been suffering from severe chest pain from last 15 days, family members said. They said, though they had requested the jail authorities to allow the treatment of the UTP outside, the authorities had ignored their request and treated him inside the jail. The family held responsible the callous attitude of jail officials for the death of Jena. They also staged demonstration outside the jail. The Commissionerate Police has put up a 3-tier security around State Assembly in Bhubaneswar ahead of the winter session which began on Tuesday. Around 30 platoons of police force have been deployed in and around the assembly premises. Besides, CCTV cameras have been put up in the nearby areas of the State Assembly to keep a close watch on the demonstrators during the session. The security arrangement was supervised by the DGP KB Singh and Police Commissioner RP Sharma.
I have reviewed the security arrangement of the OLA, starting from first, both inside the assembly and outside, and some area has been declared 144. And arrangement has been made properly for the dharna pradarsan who will be doing, and we will ensure that assembly session passes peacefully.
Before wrapping up, the headlines once again. Winter session of Odisha Assembly begins on a stormy note with Operation Congress creating pandemonium demanding a discussion on farmer suicides. Aditya Prasad Padi takes charge as new Chief Secretary of Odisha, says his top priority is to successfully implement all government schemes. Chief Secretary Gokul Chandrapati, who retired on Monday, says Navakarwa Festival was his biggest challenge in his 16-month tenure. All Odisha Bus Owners Association withdraws the proposed bus strike scheduled to be held from December 1 after government promises to actively consider their demands. And OTV organizes mini marathon to spread awareness about HIV and AIDS on World AIDS Day. Governor S.C. Jami joins us chief guest. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.